So that's actually a perfect image. You can see that, that there should be bone up to, let me blow that up, it's a little bit easier to see. So this bone table here, I'd be much happier if that bone table were up here. Okay, so that's a fair few millimeters. It's got software kind of helps us a little bit here, maybe to about just guess that.
And that's his left side or his right side?
This is on the right.
On his right.
This is right lower jaw. So
that's
this
where
is the one where
missing,
the tooth is already missing, previous. Right. So yeah, I've got about 8 millimeters of bone loss there, and we counted, and measured it up and put it in the chart as well. But so there's that, and I can show you pre and post pictures. Or actually, since this is mostly soft tissue work, that's going to be more informative than anything else. And on the other side, let's see, here's the picture of that tooth. There's this guy. So look at this one. It's even worse. Look at the percentage of bone loss around that should be covering that root. That's well over 50% gone. That gives that a really poor prognosis long term anyway. So I sectioned this tooth, surgically extracted it. Sorry, I've got it not rotated for you. I always save them this way. And I'm going to save that. Yes. So again, this is that front part. So this is the front part of that tooth 309. That's the one I did my work on, a little bit of bone grafting through here. So I actually bone grafted this area, and then that's going to shore itself up really nicely here. I think that eventually this will kind of just look like this. When we see, maybe take an X-ray of this in, a year. I'm hoping that our bone table will stay at least here. Maybe we can nudge it up a millimeter or two. But you can see that the percentage of bone loss on this root compared to that one is, it's a big difference in percentages here. And so this is a big tooth. I don't want to continue to lose that bone through there. So hopefully this whole area will just kind of stabilize now that we don't have these teeth next to each other like that. So that should work out okay. I'm hoping so. So there's that. The rest of the set looked really good. Didn't have any other issues or problems, which is great. Good. So let me go into this chart real quick here. I don't know if they have it pulled up for me or no. Ah, yes, look at that. Here we go. And we'll go into the image file. Good, they all uploaded as well. Let's see, what are the better ones? I think 70, 69, if I remember right. So there's that, there's the soft tissue. Obviously the bone level's down here, somewhere in this range. There's about a 2 to 3 millimeter pocket here, if I remember right, about 3 millimeters there. So there's that exposed side of that tooth root there, and it should not look like that. That gingiva should go up around here, like this. And so I've got an after one on. We'll just keep going up. 71, I think, is the good one, if I remember right. So there we are now. So that's after the surgery. So you can see I recruited that tissue from here all the way around to, about is where I made my incision there. And that's that, again, that's that hard attached gingiva here, and that also goes down the side of the tooth. So there's the attached gingiva, mucogingival line, and then the unattached, loose mucosa here. So that's the stretchy part, thank God. So what I did was, of course, I recruited all that hard tissue up here. You can see that's that nice attached gingiva going all the way across here. And then this is that really stretchable mucosal or oral mucosa there that filled that defect in really nicely on the side where the graft came from. So, but the other nice thing is we didn't have this tooth here. That made this a lot better, a lot more possible. There are times when you want to do this, but you have a tooth right here in the way. You extract that tooth, close it up normally, wait a couple of months, then go back and do this. Wasn't necessary this time, which is great, because that was a really big area to try to cover up, so that worked out really nicely, and I'm hopeful that this procedure is going to work out really well for us. Okay, so there's that guy, and the other side, not nearly as I don't think though, but not nearly as interesting on the other side. So this is where we came up with on the other side. You can see there's about a millimeter here, so it's not perfectly covered, but that's really acceptable, and I'm okay with that as long as our